Hi Capricorn, this is your June 2020 tarot forecast. So this is for Capricorn Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Yes, I've decided to add Venus to the mix because it makes so much sense with relation to what you love and what you find beautiful. So I do find this helpful for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, guys. Obviously, this is up late, so I want to apologize. With the disclaimer that apparently I needed a big break. I didn't realize it, but I took one and I'm back. So we're all good. So Capricorn, what is up for you? Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for June 2020. Messages for Capricorn. Wow, love seeing this. Ace of Pentacles jumping out for you. A brand new something, a brand new house, money, income, job, person. I will consider this to be more of a new state of affairs with a person. I would find the Ace of Wands to be more of a new human being, possibly even a child. But this could be new money, new assets, finding something, planting a seed to grow something for the long term. It's a very practical, gorgeous new beginning, okay? So the Ace of Pentacles, a new beginning. Really nice. So Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. And this little guy jumped out. Wow, you could be dealing with an Aquarius individual, or you could be requiring or managing some healing energy in your environment, or you could be manifesting a major wish come true. I'm curious. We'll see if they show up in your reading, guys. So Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, June 2020, Capricorn. All right, guys, so we're going to do a Celtic Cross for you. I'm only going to use this deck. I found by using the second layer of tarot for your Celtic Cross was a little bit of a time suck. So I'm going to keep it simple by using one deck. That being said, if you get a private reading with me and you ask for another layer, or you're like, you want me to put another layer on top of your main spread, I'm happy to do that. You can book in 20-minute intervals with me. You know, up to a full hour. If you want to take 2 hours, that's fine too. But however much time you want to spend on a reading, I can use as many cards as you like. I have several different decks. Wow, some goddess energy to finish off. Really frigging nice here, guys. Some really cool let's pull through energy. But again, we're going to be into something really seriously gorgeous here by the third and fourth week. You know, it's very interesting. I'm at Capricorn. Obviously, I started at Aries. I would say, you know, very confidently here, the first week, I would say up to 9 to 10 days of the month for everybody, like every sign, Cappy, is a struggle. There's something going on inside or around people for the first couple of weeks of the month here that's just like, it feels like a little bit of a battle here. So you're not alone, but you definitely pull through in a, like, congratulations for taking lemons and making lemonade, because it's just beautiful what you wind up with, how you succeed, how brilliantly and beautifully you succeed by the end of the month. I'm just looking for duplicates before I get right into it. So we have 2 2s. So the bottom of the deck is the 2 of Wands, and then we have the 2 of Cups over here. So we, you know, balance, or a choice or a decision about your direction, possibly career or enterprise. And then we have a direction or a choice regarding a soulmate. I do find the 2 of Cups is less of a choice and more of a connection. You and at least one other person. I mean, they could choose to be spending time with you. You could choose to spend time with them, sure. But this person speaks your language, and you feel really loved, and you feel really confident loving this other person. So this is what I mean here. And someone who, like, you find just like, oh, super great, super amazing, could be the love of your life, right? So great energy, guys. A little bit of a difficult period here at the very beginning, but let us slide into it. I do want to mention as well, we have 9s both at the foundation and crowning you, which is really exciting as well. There's a blue jay right outside my window. How cute is that? If blue jays are meaningful to you, then I think he just came to say hello. Guys, bottom of the deck energy. So Two of Wands here. And I consider this bottom of the deck to be like a basket that this reading sits in. You know, this is the underbelly. This is what's underneath it all. And it's just a direction, right? What direction do you want to take? You have a choice here. It could be very, very exciting. Like I said, it could have to do with career. Now, this is a general reading. So if you're listening to this and you are looking for, say, romance information, just use whatever I'm saying with relation to what's going on in your life. So this could be about a romance. It could be about work, career, entrepreneurship. It could be about your soul, could be about spirituality, right? But nonetheless, a direction that you're taking that you have to make. You have to figure out how you're going to lead your own self, no matter if anyone's there with you or not, or whoever gets on your, you know, your giraffe or your boat or your ship with you, right? So, and I do find that the Two of Wands, particularly out of all the twos, is a very there's a lot of hope. And I would say that really, despite some heavy energy here with the 9 and the 10 of Wands, I still find these Wands energy in general very hopeful, right? So there's a little bit of a struggle here, but guess what? It's definitely going to pay off, and there's a lot of hope involved. So let's just dive in to the situation and then what's crossing that. So the situation feels like it could be a little bit uphill, but you're almost there, right? You're almost at this cycle turning over. It's going to feel like a little bit of pressure on your back. There could be a Cancer individual or something having to do with the home. We have actually a couple of cards of home here. So something having to do possibly with your home, your foundations, your intuition, perhaps a mother, someone who wants to be a mother, someone who's into nurturing others, someone who's sensitive, intuitive, possibly artistic and poetic as well. But you know, receptive, okay? This is a receptive energy. And this is maybe either you or someone in your environment who feels a little bit burdened, maybe overburdened, and they're almost at the end of their you know, they're going to figure things out here, right? They're going to figure things out. So that is that. Let's move into the bottom here. So we have the foundation is the 9 of Wands. And you know, this is really just saying that there is a wounded soldier situation at the bottom of it. There is a lot to learn, but you're going to pull through. You're going to pull through with something that's very, very difficult that you're almost at the end of. So it's actually a really positive omen here for you, because this is going to build you resilience. So either you or someone in your environment building resilience, overcoming problems, overcoming possibly even trauma, but something that they're carrying, right? Something that feels like a little bit of a burden, but guess what? It works out beautifully. In our recent past, we have this High Priestess. So here's where we're dealing with maybe some secrets, some unknowns, you know, intuition. We're dealing with mystery, okay? We're dealing with a major mystery here. I'm not talking Scooby-Doo, like I'm talking like a spiritual mystery. It could be even medical, emotional, could have to do with the home or home life. But it's not a bad card to have, particularly in your recent past, because you're aware that something is behind the scenes. I do see a lot of female energy, however, so Capricorn, if you're not a female watching, you could be dealing with a very strong female presence in your life. For example, we have this Queen, this High Priestess, this Empress. We have some home energy down here, some loving soulmate energy over here. So yeah, I'm reading a lot of femininity or female or even female reproduction, family, sisters, mothers, that type of thing. So, and maybe if you are a male Capricorn watching, for example, maybe this is, you're trying to get in touch with your, you know, inner feminine side or something like that. But, and you could just be trying to figure, if it has nothing to do with that at all, it could just be you're trying to discover a mystery coming out the other side of it in an intuitive manner. Maybe you try to do it in a forceful manner and it's like, oh, I'm going to try receptivity and see how that works. And it looks to be very successful. But in any case, here at the crowning position card is a literal wish. This is just so stunning to see. The 9 of Cups really is welcome in any reading, in any position. Like seriously, it's such a beautiful energy card. As I mentioned, your foundation is the 9 of Wands, which is, you know, hard fought for resilience. This does not come easy, but it's something that cannot be taken from you either. So it feels like work, it feels like pressure, but this is going to help build character, and you know, it could even be part and parcel of a major wish coming true, actually, guys. So this is quite stunning to see this as the crowning energy to something that you've pulled through. So, you know, maybe even building strength of character here is part and parcel of a wish coming true. Here in your near future is the Six of Wands. So here's, we're looking at some more hopeful energy. As you heard me say, with all the wands, in my view, it's very, very hopeful. It's very full of life. It's got a lot of spunk. It's got a lot of pizzazz. And the Six of Wands here is speaking about your home, which we're going to see back here in just a moment. It's speaking about, sorry, did I say home? I didn't mean to say that. It's about a victory. It's about being happy to be in the spotlight, happy to take a direction that you feel confident moving toward. And again, there's a great deal of hope here. And I would even suggest, you know, with the twos and the six here and some stability down here, you know, a balance is going to be a major component for you. If this isn't a relationship or romance reading for you, balance is going to be extremely important. But this could very well just be a relationship reading for you, and you're definitely coming out the other side of something that's extremely victorious, right? There's actually no fives, there's no conflict in here whatsoever. There's just like resilience. So really, congratulations. This is a very, very positive, beautiful first couple of weeks for you in the month. Where am I here for time? 11, great. So a really nice victory, and it's also nice seeing these on either side of the situation, right? And it could just be like letting a mystery be. Sometimes we just want to like know things to death, and sometimes Capricorn, like I'm not a Capricorn, but sometimes I can be like this, where I just like, if I think it over and over and over, I'll find a solution. And sometimes that's just the opposite. Sometimes you just let it go, or you look for signs, or you're receptive to information, or you just say to yourself, you know, I know everything I need to know comes to me. You can just be receptive and play with different forms of information sharing, and balance, and you know, balancing your heart space. And this is an extremely powerful way to do that, because guess what? It does come in. Once you welcome that and you're aware that you can pull in that energy, you can welcome it. And it's really going to help create a sense of personal, even career or entrepreneurial, I would say, victory here. Again, if this is a romance reading for you, it could be a victory regarding a romance. All right, so the third and fourth week here for you. So how people see you is someone who is extremely interested in a balanced and content home life. This is a beautiful card. Look at all these wands. Like absolutely gorgeous energy, guys. You're just really feeling it. You're feeling yourselves. You're receptive. You feel loved. You feel loving. It's just, you guys need this and you deserve this. It's not been easy this past couple of months. I get it. So certainly how other people see you is someone who's interested in stability, the long term, and a happy and comfortable and content and healthy home, right? If you are interested in, say, magic or number magic, 11 and 11 could be important to you. And certainly I would suggest, if you are interested in making a wish and you are interested in numerology, maybe play around with making a wish around 1111 or duplicates of numbers. But the Four of Wands, really nice card to have, again, in really any position. But it's really gorgeous because how you're being seen by others, at least, is someone who is set for the long haul. You're here for the long haul. You're stable. You've got the basics. Contentedness is where it's at. And this generally does involve another person, okay? So whether you're single or coupled, you're definitely interested in an environment that includes a couple or a partner, if nothing else. So in the position, how you see yourself is someone who's just kind of, so interesting to see this. How you see yourself is someone who's just like in a position of suspension or surrender. And it's playing in so deeply with this High Priestess here. It's almost like you've had to even force yourself in a way to stop doing and just start receiving, because this is literally, I mean, you can see he's upside down. He's just sort of like a perspective is necessary, right? Something could be turned on his head, or you may need to see something differently. Even if it's as simple as I'm not going to do anything, I'm going to let something come to me. And that's this position, how you see yourself in, you know, suspension or surrender. Just be sure that this isn't long lasting is the only thing I would say. You know, you don't want to be in a position of suspension or surrender or even sacrifice for too long here. But those terminologies are what is best going to explain the Hanged Man energetically speaking. I just want to get a feel for his planet. Forgive me, I forgot his planet. Where are you, Hanged Man? Water. So yeah, I mean, it could just be that your emotions are suspended or you don't know how to deal. But this person comes around. This person is available to you, right, with your hopes and fears position. So soulmate energy is really where it's at for you. This is extremely important, and this is what you're seeking, right? Soulmate energy, happy home, long term. And you don't need the bells and whistles here. There's nothing fancy about this. There's no pretense here, which is nice as well. So someone who's going to match you is going to have to be that no pretense person. And then here with your advice card, this is Goddess, Empress energy, right? This is the woman of your dreams. This is the woman who, you know, if you're a woman, if you're a female Capricorn, this is you being the woman of someone's dreams. If you're a male Capricorn, obviously this is the woman of your dreams. But she's here, she's out there, she's, you know, you have her, you have an idea. You know exactly who this person is. She exists already. You might even know her, or you could even be already involved in it with her. But this is your advice or outcome card. So yeah, really beautiful energy. This could even be a pregnant person. You could be looking to get pregnant or have children as well here, guys. This could be a main theme for you, but yeah, female productivity, motherhood, nurturing, and are really big themes in this reading. And obviously the home. All right, let's get some oracles for you. The Empress is so powerful too because she keeps giving. Like it's a really abundant energy. It's a really abundant energy, and I really think like that you're kind of obsessed about that this month. You know, women, pregnancy, home, family in general. What decks have I got here? Did I get everything? No, I have this one. Okay, one more card and then we'll get your oracles read for you. I really love how clearly you're expressing yourself, how clearly you're thinking. There's not one sword card in this reading, and that is extremely rare, at least for the readings for the month of June. For the other signs, you're past the thinking stage. You don't have to think about this any longer. You're in a heart space and manifestation stage, so congratulations. All right, my dear Cappies. So we have the ant jumping out of the medicine deck, and ant is trying to teach us patience, right? So patience is a major theme here, and I certainly see that you're on board with that. I don't think this is going to be news to you. I think that this theme, at least for the month until the end of the month, is going to involve patience. So we have emerging and nature. It's very interesting here because we have the natural world indicated, and we have a lot of receptivity and mystery here as well, and then something in suspension. So, but this is not dragging you down. Like a lot of other signs would be kind of unnerved by that, and you're just kind of like, listen, it's just a process. We're just going to go through the process, and if it's hard, it's going to teach us a lot, and we'll come out the other side. We'll be better people for it. So I just don't think that anything's really going to phase you this month, which is pretty incredible. So nature or natural processes, the natural world, You could be dealing with another earth sign, Taurus or Virgo. And then emerging, so much speaking to this like extremely feminine energy here, especially the Empress or the Goddess, who is, you know, the life giver, the birth giver, literally giving birth. So something having to do with that is going to be very important to you. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. What did I say about all these positive energy wands cards? Yes, it's a lot of energy, and yes, there's a lot of lessons here, but they're so hopeful, right? Positive thinking and faith, so and optimism. And hope is the name of the game here, guys. So yeah, stay optimistic. Now, very curious here. We have no place like home, and we've been talking a little bit about the house, but we have regeneration, which I would maybe relate to, maybe not compare, but relate to the death card in a very exciting way. So we had that Ace of Pentacles jump out at the very beginning, if you'll remember. And I'm going to suggest, remember where I said like it's the seed, it's like the first burst open of the seed. You planted something and it's starting to take root. And what you've planted there is starting to take root, and it does have to do with your home. Your home life is definitely improving. Soulmate situation is improving. There could be a child involved in terms of pregnancy, in terms of even just discussing pregnancy, or, you know, planning a pregnancy, but you either seek or are about to embark on, you know, a big significant change where something may never be the same again, having to do with an extremely, this is just remarkable, these are kind of the same messages, a really happy home where you have your soulmate, where you feel loved and appreciated, and they love and appreciate right back, and it's effortless. So really nice to see for you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you in the next video for your sign. Bye for now.